Guns and school shootings in Black or African American communities in America. Video number 2. Before we start, if you are an American, there is a legal way to get rid of your student loans in 25 years without filing bankruptcy. Plus, your student loan payments could drop to zero after they consider your rent, food, transportation, etc. In year 25, whatever amount of your student loans are remaining will be automatically discharged. I am saying this because over 2 million people over the age of 60 are still paying off their student loans. None of them ever believed that they would be in this situation at 60 years old. None of them knew about this federal law. In addition, you can file bankruptcy on your student loans, but the requirements are so high that most people will not qualify. I will leave a link to these videos in the description below. Some people assume that the schools in the Black or African American community are dangerous, filled with guns, and Black American students carry knives. This is not true. In fact, this all-Black or African American high school was ranked as one of the best high schools in America. I am going to show you a typical Black or African American neighborhood. This video will help to show that our neighborhoods and schools are nice, clean, and safe. Black or African American neighborhoods are a great place to have a family and raise children. And as you can see, it is surrounded by homes. I walked to school every day, and I walked home for lunch every day. I never ate lunch in school. I always ate lunch at home. This is the grade school I attended. It is in the town of Park Forest, Illinois, and as you can see, it is surrounded by houses, so kids walk to school. This is another high school in a Black or African American neighborhood. It is in the town of Richton Park, Illinois. I am going to cross the street and show you this neighborhood. This home is located on Bruce Drive in Richton Park, Illinois. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and with no basement. The homes in this neighborhood costs between $150,000 and $250,000. This is a grade school in Richton Park, Illinois. Let me show you the back of this school. All of the schools in the Black or African American neighborhoods are co-ed. There are no all-girls or no all-boys schools. In fact, all public schools in America are co-ed. In the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, there were no active shooter drills, and no school shootings. Even today, currently, there are no school shootings in Black or African American neighborhoods. All the school shootings are in mostly white neighborhoods, and are done by white males. Black males have not done any mass school shootings. Yes, there are many black male serial killers, but no black male school shooters. However, in Texas, there have been 2 mass shootings in the Latino community. In the communities where the shooter probably believed that the people there did not have guns or could not fight back. However, some people assume that the schools in the black community are dangerous, filled with guns, and students carry knives. Thus, racism is probably why white males do not come into the black community and do mass shootings. I understand why. All people hear mostly on TV and see in the movies is the bad stuff. I am 58 years old, and I have lived in many parts of America, and I never met a black person who owned a gun or carried a knife. There are black people that do own a gun, but over 90% of black people do not own a gun or carry a knife. I have met many white men that owned a gun and had gun racks in their trucks. When I was getting my undergraduate degree, my roommate Mark came home, and he was upset. Mark said that some of the people at his church believe that most black people carry a knife. Mark was white, and Mark knew me and most of my black friends. So, Mark knew that none of us carried a knife. In fact, Mark and I both said that the only people we know that carry a knife are white males. All the school shootings are conducted by white males. The good old boys from the South or from rural areas always carry a knife. But not the educated ones. The white educated ones do not carry a knife. In fact, if you see 5 white males walking down the street, one of them will probably be carrying a knife. Carrying a knife is not a bad thing. Most of them carry a knife because they might do a lot of hunting, fishing, or work on a farm. It's part of their culture. When my 70-year-old aunt attended high school, school shootings were rare, and they were not mass shootings. When I attended school in the 60s, the 70s and the 80s, school shootings were rare, and they were not mass shootings. In fact, all of the school shootings have been in schools that were mostly white. School shootings do not happen in the black community. Plus, for more than 50 years, the Chicagoland area, and this includes all of the suburbs, there was only one gun store. Even today, there is still only one gun store for all of Chicago. Thus, the only way you could buy a gun was by illegal means or drive to another state and buy the gun. Back in the 70s and 80s, the federal gun laws were very strict. Kirk, who is one of my friends from high school, father died when Kirk was 18 years old, and Kirk inherited his father's gun. Kirk did not want the gun, so he attempted to sell his father's gun. Kirk spent 2 years in prison for it. If Kirk did this today, it would be 100% legal. You can go back over 100 years and find school shootings for every decade. However, 1, they never happened in black schools. 2, school shootings happened in the states with very relaxed gun laws. 3, in the 90s, school shootings started going up when they relaxed federal gun laws. Thus, there is a direct relationship between relaxing federal gun laws and an increase in mass shootings. Thus, you do not have to create any new gun laws. You just have to reinstate the gun laws from the 70s. When President Obama got elected, gun sales increased over 100%. Why do you need a gun? Who are you trying to protect yourself from? Thus, many of the people that have a gun do not have the gun for protection or hunting. They have the gun because they fear black people, Muslims, Latinos, people of color. Thus racism. Thank you for watching. Please click the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video. For all my foreign viewers, most translation software is not 100% accurate. So, sorry about any mistakes. For a free copy of my music, go to my website. Remember, my music is only background music. Right now, my music is free, but if I have to start paying for extra services, then I might have to set a price for a download. If you want to know how to create your own music, then go to my other YouTube channel and look for the word Garageband. Creating your own music is easy. I did it and I cannot play a musical instrument. If you want to know how to translate a video into other languages, then go to my other YouTube channel and look for the word translate. The links are in the description below.